Yeah, if the sun's up, it's usually pretty busy. Sorry?
Curtis must have just wanted some time off, maybe.
Well, like I said, I don't think there's that much game for him.
Yeah.
The Cup don't use that tire.
Well, you know who else? You know Johnny, Tire Man Johnny, the country. He's actually a partner with Carl Long. A lot of people don't know that.
All right.
He's a silent partner with Carl Long, but Johnny lives down here in Florida, and he's he's got a service truck, and for years he's sold all kinds of tires, mostly truck or equipment.
Right.
And he'll go and put them on, run road service. He'll come to Mario's. Mario wants to buy a bunch of tires, but he's going to do them. But he's at most NASCAR races, at least on race day. But I noticed he wasn't there this week, and I bet it's for the same reason. He knew he wouldn't have no tire business in Talladega.
No.
He don't miss it, but I know his wife has some kind of cancer now. He's got, I think his is just skin cancer, but it's getting worse. His wife's cancer is getting pretty bad. Apparently it's a different kind of lung cancer or something.
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew him or not, John. He lives in Palmetto.
Yeah. Now,
He used to buy tires. He'd buy, like someone crashes their car, he'll go buy whatever tires they got, so they don't have to haul them home or whatever. He'll have me to haul them to Lake Wells, and then when I get a chance to bring them to his house in Palmetto, because my daughter actually doesn't live very far from me. But hell, he bought 20. I brought 23 tires back one place.
damn it.
Mario's pretty good friends. But I was surprised he wasn't there. He don't visit many places.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, you know, because if the trucks ain't there,
Yeah.
okay, because that's where Curtis, you know, he's looking for every opportunity.
Yeah.
And if he can buy cheap tires in the truck series, then he can sell them in O'Reilly's. But yeah, there's no. He stood down because there wasn't no game.
Yeah.
Although I almost guarantee you he was at the flea market selling something.
What you do? Get a cramp in your leg?
You all right? You need to pull over? Okay.
Get your foot against. Can you lay down? Can you put your foot against the wall and then do something? Okay.
Good?
That cramp stuff I got's in that bag at the house, James, so I didn't bring it. I've got some foam for muscle cramps.
Yeah.
It's a squirt bottle. You squirt this foam out, and you have cramps in your hands or on your legs. You rub that foam on there,
Just that quick.
they're gone. I didn't even know they made anything like that. My brother in Kentucky, I said, doggone. He said, I had a cramp driving up here. And they sitting there, and I was drinking some beer with him at his house. And I sat in the chair so long talking, we hadn't seen each other for a couple of years. And I guess sitting in that chair, not moving my leg, trying to tingle a little bit like going to sleep. So he was going to use the bathroom, so I stood up. The next thing I knew, I'm trying to get a cramp. When he come out of the bathroom, he said, what's wrong? I said, I'm getting a cramp in the leg. He said, hold on, I got what you need. He brought it out. He said, spray that on there, rub the cramp. Man, it was gone. I said, I don't believe that. He said, you can buy it at Walmart. I said, I'm looking for something with me. So when I'm driving the truck all the time, I've got a bag that I set it near just like you get this little plate here.
Yeah.
You got stuff in it that you use. So
Yeah.
you can reach it when you're driving. Well, I set a bag there that I've got everything in it, from beds to whatever, things I need a lot. Once in a while, where I can get to it. And this time I just brought my backpack. Yes, a bottle. I forget the name of it. Man, this stuff was. I can't believe I went all them years and didn't know they had something for it.
So what is the name of the product?
I'll call you or text you tomorrow the thing that when I get to the house. I forget the name of it. I'm on the bottom. This one I got now is on the second bottle of it up there.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
I mean, back in the day, you know, I used to run fuel or, you know, actually participated in pit stops and such.
Yeah.
I get in the damn truck, this hand
Yeah.
would cramp right there,
Mine.
and this hand would cramp right there,
Yeah.
and that's how we went down the road.
Yeah, them days, especially when I had to run hard all the way to the track,
Yeah.
and then do all the walking at a good clip, getting ice for cool off, and keeping everything, I use little coolers, so it's a job to keep everything blooded down and ice packed down, cold drinks, work all day, and then drive all night. When I leave the track, it might be an hour down the road, but I'm somewhere down the road, I start getting cramps, legs and arms. You okay, Janice? Nice time of night.
Oh yeah.
Not hardly no traffic.
Oh, I love driving at night.
Not stormy to not stormy.
Yeah. Tell you where I really like it is out there west of damn Pecos.
Yes, sir.
Buddy.
You roll.
Yeah. I like to chase the moon with the damn tailwind.
And there's times out west they're talking about lightning.
Oh yeah.
Put on a light show for you.
Yeah.
It's hard to say how far away it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Dude, I've seen lightning and pulled it up on the radar.
Run hard all night, you still feel like
It's 2 states away.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it, but it is a good 200 or 300 miles away.
Yep. Run hard.
Yep.
Never catch it. Then I've had storms like behind me, and I'm trying to stay ahead of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop the fuel until it catches up with you. Stop for anything.
Continue on I-75 south for 49 miles.
Not exactly. I mean, it might be a tractor trailer, but he's got a line of clearance lights on top, and yeah, I just ain't exactly sure what the hell it is. Here, hold on. Are you ready?
I see.
Here, see him?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm not exactly sure.
Some of the bull wagons down here have a lot of lights.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
But most of the bull wagons don't really run the fog lights that they have.
Yeah, well that's what's got me, the goopy ass fog lights. Then every once in a while you come across one of them rolling meth labs. They're still out there.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't got nothing better to do, so he just buys more LEDs.
Yeah.
like,
lights are pretty nice, but you know, if you've got one out, if they want to, they give you a nine.
yeah. Thing is, those are like Timu LEDs. They're not even. Deer. What's the damn Rockingham? Coming back from Rockingham, I think. I'm trying to remember.
You know, a lot of drivers don't run out of Florida; they run out of Morrisville or wherever.
Right.
They don't believe me when I tell them that if Mario don't need me to stop at our shop in Morrisville, and I'm going to Rockingham or I'm going to Martinsville, I'll actually come all the way to Florence and then cut across, and I'll get her quicker than coming through the street.
Yeah. But
Mario didn't even believe me. I said, "You watch what time I leave," and I said, "I feel like I can run pretty good tonight." I know you can check to see where I'm at, so you can see that I'm over in Florence and going down 95.
right.
Stuff. Let's see. And so Palmetto Johnny, the tire man, he asked him next week. He said, "Did you check up Gary to see what he's saying?" And he told Johnny, he said, "You know what? He drove it in 11 hours with a 30-minute break." He said, "And he sure went that way." I said, "You can't do it every day, but you can do it on Saturday night." Interstate 73, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Man, nighttime, middle time, no traffic, just easy going.
No, but what I was thinking about, you seen the deer?
Yeah.
We were in Florida somewhere, and I saw 5 hogs
They're everywhere around Lake Wales.
in broad daylight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's some video. Alex LeBay had a beautiful Volvo that he kept at Mario's.
Yeah.
He used to keep it down here all the time. He'd come down sometimes, even in the winter, spend a week or two, this and that and the other. Well, we have a guy, Nicholas, that lives in Quebec. Nicholas come down to help us some. Alex let him use his car whenever he's down here. Well, man, he hit and he was, Alex used to own another mobile home, not just mine. Mine's I guess it's a mobile home, I think they call it a modular home. A small double wide sits on a foundation.
Yeah.
You go in, when you're inside of it, you don't feel like you're in a mobile home.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in a house. But Alex owned a mobile home, Athena wide, somewhere else around the area. And Nicholas and a couple others, whenever they'd be down here, they'd stay in that trailer. Mario kept the key in the office, the shop. So Nicholas used his car, was going to drive home in it, which is only like 3 or 4 miles. And somewhere, I ain't for certain where, he said a mile and a half from the shop, he hit a big that totaled out that ice ball. All the airbags deployed.
Really?
Front end up.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, so I just went to work for that company doing the mosaic and phosphate mining stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anyone there. I just knew that they was needing to hire drivers, and that what I'd heard is that the drivers, if they were willing to work full time, they could make a pretty good living.
Right.
So me and Janice had just moved down to Kentucky. I ended up working for them for over 7 years, and I left on great, good terms.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I've been with them 3 weeks, and so I was going down the road. It was raining, not hard. I was working nighttime, and this I had a metal piece where your front windshield was actually 2 pieces of glass.
Right.
So, anyway, I'm coming north on Highway 37, I think it's the highway number, and all of a sudden, there wasn't no traffic. You could see pretty good because it wasn't raining hard.
Right.
But all of a sudden, it happened so fast. I remember throwing my arm up. How, like if someone throws something at you or something coming at you,
Yeah.
you'll automatically try to guard yourself.
Yeah.
This owl
Oh, yeah.
shot down and right ended up hitting the passenger windshield.
Yeah.
I did like that. It comes fast. I didn't have time to think. It smashed that windshield, and he just sat there for a second, and he slowly fell down the hood and off to the side.
Damn it.
And I've been with her 3 weeks, and I thought, well, fuck. And I don't know anyone. I already knew the rules, because even a near miss with no proof of a near miss, any kind of an incident, you're supposed to write up an incident report.
Right.
Things that wasn't an accident, but a near miss, you're supposed to write them up. So I thought about it, and there wasn't that many trucks working. It was weekend, Saturday night, buddy. And I realized I could see good out my driver's side. And as long as I thought, well, I'll go ahead and drive till it starts turning daylight, then I'll go on into the shop. I'll go to dispatch, get the incident report, and write it up. So I started thinking about how am I going to write this up. So anyway, I wrote it up, and it went something like this. I was rolling. I was traveling northbound on Highway 37, certain time, certain night, and unknowingly, there was a red owl traveling south at a high rate of speed, but traveling south in the northbound lane. Said owl hit truck number so-and-so, demolishing the right windshield. Owl was pronounced dead at the scene. Name will be released depending on location and notification of next of kin.
Yeah.
I went in there and turned that in, and to dispatch, he said, "You gotta be kidding me." I said, "Go look at the windshield. You think I'm kidding?" And so he said, "Okay." He said, "You really want me to turn this in?" I said, "Yeah, I'm talking the truth." And worked. I had access to the truck for 12 hours.
Yeah.
I could work 8. Decide that's all I wanted tonight.
Yeah.
But I had. We had people that started around the clock. I worked the shift from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times I'd come in at 5 p.m. and the truck or the other driver, I could call him and he'd tell me, oh, I'm already in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So there was times you could work extra if you wanted to, no problem. And because you didn't keep logs like road trucks.
Right.
Home all the time. You're not only about 60 miles away from the yard.
Yeah.
So anyway, I called the shop. I made friends with the mechanic up there. He said, yeah, we got your windshield in. He said the other driver decided to just take a day off where you do switch seats, you know, whatever you call it. I'd have the truck for 12 hours, the other driver had.
Yeah.
He said he decided to take the day off. And I said, well, I'll come on in. And when I'd never met the owner of the company.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard he was a fair, good man, but he didn't play stupid games.
Right.
So I walked up the dispatch window, and I seen this older guy standing there in dispatch, kind of watching the dispatcher and me. And the dispatcher was a good deal guy. And a guy that used to drive truck for him, he went to dispatch. And I'm trying to think the name of the owner of the company now. Anyway, he said, have you met Mr. So-and-so here? And I said, no. I said, I bet you're the owner of the company. He said, yeah. He said, is your name Gary Kennedy? I said, yes, sir. He said, did you turn in an incident report this morning before you went home? I said, yes, sir. I thought, oh, this is my fucking job. He said, do you realize how many years I've been in business doing contracting for local day? I said, I understand this 44 years. And he said, do you know how many reports I've had in 44 years? And I said, I have no idea. He said, well, let me ask you another question. Do you know how many of them I thought was funny? I said, I guess zero. And then he broke out with a smile. He said, this is the first incident reported in 44 years that I found funnier than hell. And he said, you know, we had that lady driver there. Her name was Sarah. He said, do you know Sarah? I said, yeah. She wants me to ask you if she can have a copy of this. We had a radio station in Lakeland that gives you $50 for the joke of the day.
Yeah.
And she won $50 off of it.
It's very good.
They ran it on the radio. So then I tried it again about a year later. The next one started out, once upon a time, certain road, certain time, there was 3 little pigs. Now there's only 2 little pigs. They shook their head and said, go home. I had a good time with them. They had good, 2 or 3 times a year, they'd invite you to bring your wife and kids, your grandkids, friends, whatever. Come to they had a couple of different locations for different things. They had a big area for once in a while. They'd have a nice meeting, nice dinner, catered dinner, things going on. But each time they'd have one, all the employees would come in. They give each employee a raffle ticket.
Yeah.
And then before it'd be over, maybe about the time most of them started finishing eating,
Yeah.
they'd name off maybe 5, maybe 10 raffle tickets. The first ones might win $25. And then it'd go up to Yeti coolers, nice prizes. And the grand prizes one time was a week cruise for 2 to the Bahamas and all. Me and actually good people. And that's the reason I left them on dinner. They got a guy right now that's 89 years old, drove for him 40-some years, and now he's actually working in the safety department. But the only thing he does, he goes at nighttime down to this, there, one part of the road that there's a mine this way and a mine that way and a mine that way. And Mosaic makes a lot of rules. They want, damn.
Yeah.
They want, like if trucks going to this mine, they want at least 3 minutes between trucks.
Okay.
For safety reasons, wildlife, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
They don't want to bump or bump.
Right.
So the old man safety man now, they call him shorty fingers. He's tall, but his fingers are short as 89 years old, but he sits there, and when the truck comes in, he can see him a mile away. They talk to each other. They have their own radio station. And everyone gets on. He tells them which mine to go to each truck to keep the time right. Mosaic's all about it. They have a lot of safety things. Oh man, they have this one big old boy. I mean, big. This son bitch somehow, he went around the little corner on dirt road in the mines, and his fucking door came open, he fell out of the damn truck.
No.
He wasn't going real fast. He was probably doing about 20
Yeah.
around this dirt curve and fell out of the fucking truck. And another time, another guy, I guess his brake or his elbow or something got hot, caught on fire, and it caused him to lose a set of his dualies. And they was on fire rolling out through the woods. They did some stupid shit. Some old drivers that used to drive full time, and now they just want to work a couple of days a week.
Yeah.
Some of them just for something to do, some of them for extra insurance, whatever. And the more I think about I can work there, the more I also know that over where my daughter lives, Anna Marie Island,
Yeah.
they're at Brayton. There's people on the island now washing dishes at restaurants for $25 an hour.
Say what?
Yes, sir. I've got a friend at this place called the Beach House. It's a seafood restaurant right on the beach. And they do valet parking. He parks these cars for tips.
Oh, he probably makes $1,000 a damn night.
He makes an average of $700 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Parking cars.
Yeah.
And he says, I quit, but I want someone decent to take my place. He said, I'm not going to work hard. He told me, he said, if the day comes, he'd be interested to let me know. I'm about ready to let him. That's passed my mind here lately.
Yeah.
Now, there's something else that I'm going to check. Don't tell Mario this. I ain't told him yet. I'm going to check on that if that possibility still exists.
Wait a minute, what?
If the possibility, I would be tempted to do valet parking. Hell, work 5 days a week.
$3,500? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he goes on several cruises a year. He's retired from working air traffic control.
Oh, hell
He's
yeah.
got a hell of a retirement check, make good money,
Yeah.
cash money, no taxes on it. Yeah, I'm interested in it. But there's another thing that I'm going to see if it's still. A friend of mine that drove dump trucks at the same company and I worked in the mines. He went to work for a guy in Polk County that owns 2 helicopters, and he has contracts with companies all out west, way up in the northwest. He hauls them, and he has contracts out this way too. But he hauls the helicopters. He might haul them to Montana, and they might have to work for a month out there. He'll come on back home. They pay to take him out there. He can come home. When it's time to get him, he'll go get him. Either take him somewhere else, maybe the work's back here. And all he does is do a pickup truck, pulls in the flatbed with 2 small helicopters. And they take care of his meals, his expenses, and pays him pretty damn good money. And I run into him last year, and he said, I'm about ready to retire. He said, would you be interested, Gary, in taking over on this? I said, I might be. I said, how much longer do you think you'll work? He said, I don't want to work more than 2 years. Well, now that this, I'm getting a little bit checked out. So I might try to visit him here in the next few days. Not to go straight to work, but to see if he's still working. It still exists. He told me if I ever got ready, he'd go ahead and take me and introduce me to the owner's home. He said they already know that I want to retire within 2 years. And he don't work all the time. He don't want to work all the time. He has much time off as he doesn't work. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Something on that order. He don't do logs. Just takes a helicopter to work.
Just stands there until somebody pulls up in their Lamborghini.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Gotti or whatever.
we'll see. But I know a guy working over on Anna Marie Island that's working for this little company that he rents out golf carts. They're at a dock or 2, jet skis, bicycles, surfboards. And that's all it does, rent them out, stick the money in the car, and they're paying him big time money for doing that. And he's not working much physically, just standing there collecting money. There's another guy who checks everything in, checks it out. But there's a lot of jobs, even though it sounds good, I don't think I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I got to think about that. You know, okay, like I've driven trucks all my life, most of the time long haul. And it's actually hard, as dumb as it sounds, for a truck driver to try to start a different kind of life.
Yeah.
They get as old as I am, it's hard to even talk to real people.
Yeah.
As dumb as that sounds. They don't understand the way you look at things. Yeah, you went through a lot of shit out here on the road that makes you feel the way you do about certain things. In politics, shit, some people are pissed. I'm pissed off at Democrats and Republicans. And I'm registered Republican right now. I was registered Democrat most of my life. And I don't give a damn what a person is. I feel whether they're a Democrat or Republican. I've been shut up now.
Yeah. That's there's a couple of things I try to avoid on.
Politics, religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you pretty much filled up.
I go on and on about both that shit. These two little boys was beside the sidewalk.
Yeah.
They was playing with this pile of dog shit. Did I tell you this, Joe?
No, I ain't heard this.
They was playing with this pile of dog shit. The preacher was walking up the sidewalk and he seen them. He said, "My boys, what are you doing?" One little boy looked up at him. He said, "Preacher, we're making ourselves a Republican."
Oh, God.
He said, "Boys, why don't you make yourself a Democrat?" The other boy looked up at him. He said, "Preacher, makes more shit than this." You can tell that either way.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're at the place scale. That's a good deal. It might be closed too.
Yeah.
Even if it's open, they ain't gonna mess with us.
We're in Don Garland's territory.
Yeah, man. He's got a museum on that side.
You ever been there?
Yeah. Long time.
That place is so awesome.
I guess it's still open.
Yeah.
It's still set there.
I'll tell you what I really like. You know, he's got the one building with all the race cars,
Uh-huh.
but then he's got the other building with all the Americana.
Yep.
And I love that. Excuse me. Americana building.
They're in Vegas. You know what the Shelby cars are?
Yeah.
Shelby has a huge museum.
Yeah.
They're in Vegas. If you ever from South Point, you can get on the city bus
Yeah.
and out there at the street, and it'll take you right. There's a bus stop right in front of the Shelby Museum.
Really?
You get there for about 75 cents. Or that's what it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
That Shelby Museum is neat. Now what's that?
Looks like it's open.
Oh, hell, it is open. We'll see, you might even get the green light.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Here we go.
This is one of them that sometimes they'll make you sit on that scale for a little while.
Yeah.
Finally, they give you the green light. This is the first time I've had to pull in here in a while. Anyway, it don't matter.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're gonna put you on that scale.
Well, we're down to full tank. And we're missing a car, too.
You're good on you get there.
In 400 feet, take a slight left. Take a slight left, then continue straight. In 400 feet, keep left. left.
Didn't take us long.
Oh. What is it, Sunday morning?
Yeah.
In 800 feet,
Sunday
merge onto
morning.
I-75 South. Continue on I-75 South for 10 miles.
Or
There's an object on the road ahead.
oh boy. Looking for the object.
Yeah. Sometimes you never do see it. Sometimes. Most of the time it's part of a tire.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Turnpike should be coming up, should it not?
It's probably 5 or 6 more miles.
It's like 8.5 or something.
Yeah, a mile or two before we got to the scale, it
Yeah.
showed 11 miles to the turnpike back there.
Yeah.
So late sound.
Beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had another for dessert.
Carl Mom,
Oh yeah.
you know his daddy? Not his stepdad. Dad.
I do not know. Father.
His dad ain't no young man, but his dad looks just like Willie Jennings. Cowboy hat and everything.
Really?
And his dad owns 40-some guitars. And his dad goes to nursing homes, about anywhere that listen to him.
Yeah.
He plays music, and the only thing he plays is Willie Jennings.
Very cool.
And he sounds like Willie Jennings. Yeah,
And where do you live up there?
he lives near Carl Long in North Carolina.
Yeah.
He'll be at a lot of, well, Carl ain't been doing the Xfinity anymore. I mean, the O'Reilly, we used to all the time. Now he's pretty much just doing it good. But his dad comes to a lot of the races with him. I like it, man.
Maybe I've seen him and just never noticed.
He got long black hair.
Yeah.
He's no young man, black beard. I don't know if he dyes his hair or stays dark like it. I don't know.
No.
He sure looks like Waylon did. Including the hair. Like Waylon did. Me and
Just a
me
bit
and
old
Janice have
boy.
a first cousin.
Yeah.
Her. I have a first cousin, so it's her first cousin by marriage. Near St. Louis, that he's a Willie Nelson impersonator.
Oh.
He's got the headpiece when he puts it on.
Yeah.
He looks just like Willie with them braids,
Yeah.
and he sounds just like Willie Nelson. I ain't heard him in several years, but I've got a couple of these tapes at home. You think he was listening to Willie? But I've heard him there in Illinois. He used to play the county fairs there in that area.
Yeah.
Now he plays in France, Missouri, and places.
Oh.
He's an equipment operator, a big dozer, and
Right.
all kinds of equipment all his life. But he's played he's retired equipment operator. But his real love of his whole life is playing music.
Yeah.
He sure is a Willie Nelson impersonator. Man, old Southerners just smoke. I don't smell smoke.
No. I think it's fog.
They came on like fly
You got to figure there's a lot of open water around here.
Here's Highway 27.
Yeah.
We're going to 429 is what it's got us done. But you just want to take 27. That'll live again.
Which way's going to be quicker?
Yeah. If they ain't got some construction going on, probably 429. There you go. Forward
Yeah.
27. Get over there and there's construction. You'll say, I should have went 27. 27 is the least miles. 429 I-4 is usually the quickest.
Yeah.
This time of night. And they might not even do construction on the weekends. It might only be Monday through Friday. Because really, the weekends is when the theme parks is the busiest.
Yeah.
People don't think, they think Orlando has Monday through Friday rush hour. No. Orlando has 7-day-a-week rush hour.
Oh, yeah.
They're busier on Saturday and Sunday than they
Yeah.
are Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
It's all the theme parks, people going to.
Here we go again. Now, if we get to the shop, I'll probably lay down a couple hours.
Well, if you want me to, we'll leave on that cover in here, and then when we come to bring the fire suits back, or
That'd be fine.
we grab the cover then.
Appreciate it. But I guess where I'm going is, you brought up a valid point. I don't want to be coming through I-4 once I wake up.
Yeah.
I'll probably do the through Tavares like 33, what was it, 1119 or something like that.
I forget the numbers, but I
Yeah.
know what you're saying.
And I may
For
have
some
to go.
reason, I'm thinking they don't do,
Oh,
I don't think they do the construction on the weekends
you
anymore.
know,
I think Orlando construction,
yeah.
I-4, I think is Monday through Friday.
I may have to try and visit old Kermit Weeks this morning. Kermit Weeks, he's got a collection of antique airplanes
Oh,
right there off of I-4 in Polk County. And the fantasy of flight.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Okay.
I've been out there. Me and Dennis went out there. Man, it must have been 12, 13 years ago.
Well, he's closed it down, and he's doing upgrades and all this other kind of stuff. But
yeah, he has some pretty neat stuff.
oh, he's got a bunch of neat stuff, but I don't think he's open to the public anymore. But last week there was a construction entrance. Okay.
Yep.
And a guy in a guard shack. I think it might just at least look up a guy in the guard shack.
What's going on? Yep, fantasy of fun. Now you realize where 2794 is, that's west of 27. Fantasy of fun.
Yeah. Well, that's how I ended up finding 33.
Yep.
I went to Fantasy of Flight first. Just wandering around in the orange groves.
Yeah, big old Oreo that's with our team. He's really into the old airplanes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He goes to Oshkosh every year.
Oh, man, I would love to go to Oshkosh.
Yep, he goes there every year.
Although
I've been to it twice when I was younger. I used to live in Michigan.
Yeah.
He's dead now. But he kept my dad's side of the family. He kept the old family farm.
Yeah.
And he always had one or two Cessna airplanes. And he was a mailman, but his love was flying.
Right.
And me and my dad, when I was a kid, me and my dad would go up there and we'd fly with him in the Cessna. He'd take off on the farm.
All right.
We'd fly to the Oshkosh Air Show.
Mm-hmm.
What I liked at the Oshkosh, I was just a kid, but what I liked the best was the homemade airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
They were neat.
Oh, yeah. Well, the home-built experimental.
Yep. Yeah, old Oreo, people don't know what to think about it because he exes it. He's like a big old kid, but he's really into the Civil War reenactments.
All right.
He participates in it.
Uh-huh.
And he's an Indian. And I know his wife. I've met his wife. She's a white girl. But they go to a couple of Indian powwows every year. He'll miss races to go to the powwow.
Yeah.
Miss the powwow. He's a trip. He's a crazy old shit. Just in the last 3 or 4 years, really got started getting into this antique bulldozer.
Yeah.
He's got pictures of these bulldozers. He's got them painted up, John Deere green. It's pretty good. He raises a few cows. He raises little pigs only for so many months, and he sells them in the fall. He might sell 90 of them every fall for people cooking out, roasting the whole pig. They're young when he gets them, and then he don't keep them long, he sells them. Just gets them little, tries to fatten them up, but they usually sell in late fall.
A lot of people don't realize pigs are actually highly intelligent.
Yeah.
How far we got to go there?
Oh, there'll be a couple good signs. 14 miles from 267A.
my father used to have an annual pig roast. And,
They cook them pigs right and the meat just falls off.
say what now?
When people that knows how to roast them pigs right,
Yeah.
that meat just falls
No,
off.
we built this brick with cinder blocks and expanded metal,
Yeah.
and you use the shovel to move the coals from the rick to the grill,
Yeah.
and but I mean, we use fresh killed pig,
Yeah.
okay, and had this one old boy, he would raise the pig, and like the last,
These yours? Sunglasses?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, about the last week, the guy would isolate the pig in a construction dumpster,
Yeah.
and then just start tossing lettuce and the pig spent the last week of his life incredibly well fed. But when the time come, old boy would get on a ladder, and as soon as he leveled the barrel of the gun on that pig,
Yeah.
that pig knew what was getting ready to happen. Cowering in a corner, squealing, just like, and ain't done nothing but point the gun at him.
Yeah.
And I could not believe that. And don't get me wrong, poor defenseless animal had that much.
I've got several friends in Kentucky. They have pigs for pets.
Oh yeah, well my dad had a
Vietnamese pig, pot-bellied pig.
yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
use them around my home area in Kentucky. They keep them around their house in the country.
Yeah.
They'll kill the poisonous snakes and bullshit.
Yeah. My father had one that was his pillow when he watched TV. The pig would lay down on the living room floor.
Yeah.
Dad would lay down and put his head on the pig and watch TV.
I got a friend that all he does, all of his life, he's worked on any kind of Volkswagen vans, Volkswagen cars.
Yeah.
He's built trikes that have Volkswagen engines,
Yeah.
and he's got a couple of Vietnamese pot-bellied pigs.
Uh-huh.
And every time I go up there, they've killed another snake or something.
Yeah. And they're actually, I mean,
They're a clean animal.
they're mellow too. They're damn near like a dog. Ain't like these feral hogs.
Lately, where we used to take our dog, I told you we had for so long,
Yeah.
but we lived in Lakeland for 5 years, and there was this dog park we could take him to. Some days I wouldn't, but he would almost every day. And
Is this thing just running us to 4?
say what?
Well, the sign back there said I-4 was 19 miles.
No, we're not going to go to I-4. We're going to go to 429.
Okay.
I-4 is too far.
How many more miles?
We're getting closer. We're still at 8.7 miles.
Alright, the exit number again?
267A. There'll be a big sign.
Alright.
So this dog park, where we take our dog, they had nice picnic tables. You get to be friends with a lot of people because they bring their dogs the same time you bring yours. Well, this one family, they bring their little girl, and their little girl had a tiny pig. They bring the pig to the dog park. And the pig just loved it out there in that dog park.
Oh, I bet.
Some of them dogs sniffed of it for a while, but they didn't bother her.
Yeah.
She always had the big dress. Like is a female pig. She has dresses on. That little girl loved the pig. I don't know if pigs can be housebroken or not. Live inside. I don't know.
Yep.
They might use kitty litter. I don't know.
No. Dad, yeah. Big was housebroken.
I know that buddy of mine that works on the Volkswagens. You know how they have little swing doors for dogs to go in
Yeah.
there? He had that for his pig. That pig was allowed to go anywhere on that road. He had a barn he used for a shop. Most of the shop barn was for mechanics. Some of it was woodwork and stuff. That pig was anywhere it wanted to go. That pig would, if you pulled up or you got out and hang out, that pig's gonna come check you out and see if you got anything you want to give it.
Oh, yeah.
Then it goes on about its own business after it's sure you ain't got no food to give it.
Hell, you ain't worth no damn attention. What? No food?
We're about 5.5, 6 miles at the most. I got a friend here in Florida that he rides Harleys. He's a tough guy. Anyway, he went by where a car ran over this pregnant possum. And it killed the mother, but it opened the belly up and there's a baby possum still alive.
Oh, poor thing.
Brand new.
Yeah.
He picked that possum up and took it home, fed it with a little baby, like not a baby, but a toy baby possum.
Yeah.
Kept that possum alive. He's had that possum several years. People say whatever they want. I've never seen a possum like this. He's got his house trained. And possum goes on the motorcycle with him. Goes anywhere with him. He goes in the van, on the motorcycle.
Well,
He brings him to the bar, biker bar. And he turns him loose and he hangs with all the bikers. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Pretty possum, pretty animal. I don't know if he gives it a bath every day and messes with his hair or what. I've never seen a possum look like this. Pretty sure
possums are almost like cats.
when he first got it, he held that possum in his hand. Now
Yeah.
that possum is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get to knowing Jamie a little more. He'll tell you, he'll give you his phone number. He'll say when you come by and you have time, call me and I'll tell you how to get to my warehouse and I'll show you these antiques. I mean, he's got shit there that his dad started collecting that's older than Jamie is, you know?
Yeah.
Big things, little things, all kinds of signs. He's got a lot of signs. Got a bunch of stuff. His girlfriend, she was at the place.
This ain't us here. 267
Yeah,
A.
this is it.
Alright. Left or right?
Right.
In 2 miles, take exit 267A toward Tampa.
Dodge Neon with better lines on it. Remember the piece of crap Neons?
Yep. I've got an old HHR that it's not a car. The title calls it
Chevy
industrial vehicle. It's only got front seats. It's got
Half a mile.
It's
Take
got
exit
doors
267A
behind the front
toward
seats.
Tampa.
Right.
But when you open it up, it's heavy duty plastic. It's got 2 compartments you can open up. Then in the back, you open the hatch. It's got one big compartment. But it's got tie downs where you can put a heavy load inside of it, tie stuff down.
Take exit 267A.
Autos
Then you'll take the
down here in Polk County,
toll south
they
to
had
Tampa.
8 of them they used for purchase cars delivery. And after they got so many miles, they sold them. They bought new vehicles.
Left or right here?
Right. They bought new vehicles from
Take the Florida 429 toll south
a
rail.
Kia dealer, and they traded them in.
Continue on Florida
Bought one
429
of
toll
them,
south
yeah.
for 5 miles.
Now I've got almost 300,000 miles on it. Looks like a piece of shit, but I ain't really afraid driving anywhere.
What, the red thing we were in?
No, not that. No, this one was piece of. It looks like a piece of shit. It needs a little 10 to 11 years, but I ain't afraid to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I brought, oh man, when we moved from Kentucky, I pulled like a 4x8 or 5x8 U-Haul box trailer.
Yeah.
I brought 5 loads of shit back and forth down here. I've used it like a truck. I've hauled heavy loads of shit. It looks like a piece of shit. Now, I took the tag off of it last year. I've got it under the carport. I ain't even washed it. It looks shit. Need to at least wash it. I turned the tag in on it, but I can get it ready. I can sell it.
Yeah.
Or whatever to get another tag for it. Or I can sell it to the junkyard or whatever I want to do. I just ain't got around to it. I got no Kia, I showed you that. At Mario's house.
Well, that,
I told him on it, I said, man, whenever you get rid of them other cars, tell them they give it to whatever they give me for, 100, 200, I don't know. If there ain't nothing wrong with the body or the windows, there ain't nothing else wrong with it.
talking about the HHR?
HHR, I need the rear lights, I need to put a new thing that holds the light bulb in there on the left. The lights will be right. The door handle on the driver's side, it broke off.
Now, is this
The
front wheel
inside.
drive or?
Yeah, the HHR is front wheel drive.
Okay.
The door handle broke off on the inside, so I had to roll the window down, reach my hand out there, and open that one.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to turn right, you can do the right-hand turn signal. If you're going to turn left, you got
Stick
to
your
make
arm
it
out?
fast yourself.
Huh?
With
Oh.
your finger. Right.
Yeah.
The mayor of Okeechobee has a white HHR. His looks good, but it's identical to mine. Now behind it, you've got the windshield, you've got the windows at the passenger and the driver. And then you got a window at the back. You ain't got no more side windows. It's like a truck,
Pickup truck
yeah.
with a tonneau on it.
Yeah, ain't got no windows on the sides.
No.
You've seen station wagons that don't have no windows on the sides.
Oh, it's a panel wagon.
It's like a panel truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Chevrolet here a lot of years ago had a panel truck. It looks like that old panel truck except a miniature size.
Gotcha.
Dad had a big one of them old panel trucks that he used for plumbing. He had a few of them actually. They'd be worth a lot now to get them. painted up and looked
Yeah.
nice.
Well,
Looks like all year long. I get in Indiana some stuff. I usually have $500 or $600 going if I wouldn't spend it. Save all year of Christmas. I didn't buy fuel and gloves every single time, but as much as possible. I told Mario, I said, I hope you don't mind me buying gloves all the time. He said, I don't care where you live. I said, well, truth be known, Love's has about the best showers nowadays that there is on the road.
yeah.
I said, that's the main reason. 'Cause I buy fuel, I get the shower anytime. But when I get my fuel receipts that shows my points,
Yeah.
I turn that part of it off. It's just in their way. Police paperwork they have, the more they like it. So I turn where it says your points, everything below that, I turn it off, look at it, if I agree with it, I'll throw it away. And then I just turn in the fuel receipt to tell the DGM and the gallons. I told Jeremy don't listen to nothing I say. So it just looked real done. He said, you ain't gonna do something my way. Tell him. I'm not where I quit trying to tell him anything. He acts like it's about half this. I try to tell him. So I'm quitting. If I see him doing something today, he probably got pissed at me today. And I didn't mean to be bossy at all. Not this exit. Keep on going straight. Where that truck is way up ahead of us.
Yeah.
He's going to disappear to the right in a minute.
sign right here.
Yeah. 1 mile. When you get on here, it's like, I think 6 miles, US 27.
In half a mile, use any lane to take the I-4 West exit toward
Hey,
Tampa.
man. Wait,
We going east or west?
west.
West.
Towards town.
Use any lane to take the I-4 West exit.
Now, now you can get in the left lane if you want to. You'll have to if it's still like it ain't reconstructed. I ain't actually been on this exit since last summer, probably. I've been getting on to go that way, but not getting off this way. Hey, Janice, we'll be home here. Well, we gotta get the power switch. We'll be home in an hour or so, hour and 15 or something. We gonna cook for supper? She don't think that's funny. I thought it was. We can always eat breakfast for supper.
There you go. A little bit of French toast.
What is that? And you can be in either one, but if there's a bunch of traffic when you get a stoplight, you might wish you could live in the left one. Because that stoplight with
I
the
got
trailer
Use the right lane to take exit
make the
55.
swing better than in the right one. But trucks do the right way a lot of times. There ain't that much traffic.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto the US 27 South Hill.
Actually, all 3 of these lanes you can turn right in front. But there ain't that much traffic. It don't matter which. And you can't turn, even after you stop, it's against the law to turn right on red at this light.
Yeah.
But when it's a lot of traffic, like rush
Use the
hour,
right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto the US 27
when
South
it's
Hill.
rush hour, really
Then
busy
continue
rush
straight
hour,
onto US
I usually
27
get all the way
South.
in that way. Then because if there's a truck over this way, if he don't get over right,
Continue straight onto US 27 South.
it makes it tight. Or over here, you can do whatever you got to do to swing
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah.
But this time of night, they don't have no problem.
Continue on US 27 South for 28 miles.
Yeah, we're 28 miles from the shop. We're about 26 miles from Love's. Love's is usually, you don't know exactly where the odometer's at, but usually from Love's fuel island to where you stop at the shop, it's usually 2 miles different. I know.
Gotcha.
So you buy the ethanol free for your pickup truck, or for your Geo.
GON pickup truck. Exclusively. I had a rash of fuel pump failures. And I started running the ethanol free.
Yeah.
I've got 200,000 miles on the last pump.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, changing that fuel pump sucks. Last time I did it, how can I put it? The book says to take the tank out.
Yeah.
I got tired of doing that.
Oh, it's
I-
a fuel
I-
pump that's in the gas
Yeah,
tank.
yeah, so- So I just take all the bolts out of the left side of the bed
Yeah.
and loosen the bolts on the right side. 4x4, jack it up.
My skin cancer doctor is in that building right there.
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't have to deal with her at least till next winter. I think. She's a good lady. But when I had my surgeries, that was at Boston Cancer Center. But my cardiologist, my primary care is all in the Lake West. So
Yeah.
So you'll always see them trucks rolling.
All right, you're familiar with the story of Aldi's, right?
What's that story? I
Well,
like going to Aldi sometimes.
yeah. So there's two brothers.
Okay.
They're from Germany.
Yeah, I know most of their stuff is German stuff.
Right. One of them is Aldi, and then the other one owns a whole bunch of stores in Texas. I don't know the name of it.
I didn't realize that's what you're saying.
And they have a different marketing strategy. I guess is the best way to describe the deal.
Aldi's has a lot of things we use, so a lot of times we'll go there,
Yeah,
get what we see that we need or that we know we use,
yeah.
because it's
Do they still
usually
have
priced
the,
right.
do they still have the shopping carts that you?
Do the quarter? Yeah.
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 Okay.
And,
That was the thing that struck me as being ingenious.
oh yeah.
You
I'm
know?
surprised these other places ain't went to.
You pay a quarter for the shopping cart, and if you park it properly, you get your quarter back.
Now, since you've been helping DGM, he only comes maybe to a third of the races.
Who's
He
this?
lives in Pennsylvania. We call him Papa Joe.
Oh,
His son worked for us for a few years, and his son this year went to Jordan Anderson.
okay.
And but his dad is a registered nurse,
Mm-hmm.
and he was in Pennsylvania, not far from Pocono.
Mm-hmm.
But he loves NASCAR,
Yeah.
and he comes and helps DGM for free. Flies himself there, bought his own hard car. And he comes to a lot of races. He just likes being part of it.
Cool.
And oh shit, what was I going to take with that?
Mm-hmm.
What was you just talking about?
Aldi's and shopping carts. And marketing and brothers, Germany and Texas.
You come to me, damn it.
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, so there's these potato chips that they only sell in his area of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He brought me and Janice one time, and he brought to a race.
Utes? Utes?
No, not Utes.
Oh.
It's called Middleworth or something like that.
Yeah.
But he brought us a big pack of barbecue ones. And he said, take these home, try them, see if you like them. And we do like them.
Mm-hmm.
And so we said, yeah. So 3 or 4 times a year, he brings us a great big pack of potato chips. And but what this potato chip company does, and they're small compared to someone like Lay's.
Right.
When you tear this potato chip open, just like a freezer bag, put your shit in there.
Oh, they got a Ziploc?
It's got a Ziploc under potato chips. I ain't never seen another potato chip do that.
No.
And you can eat some, be gone on the road for 3 weeks and come back and they taste fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that Ziploc. Middleworth, might be something. in that part of Pennsylvania where the coal mines, the old coal mines,
It's still
have
burning?
been on fire for 60-some years.
Uh-huh.
That's where he
okay.
lives. Yeah, he's a registered nurse.
How far from Pocono you figure? Because Curtis,
He's not far from Interstate 80. If you get on 80 there, you
Yeah.
ain't that far from Pocono's.
yeah.
I bet he can drive from Pocono's track to his house 30 to 45 minutes at least. Something like that. Curtis from up that way?
No, but Curtis is very intrigued about that fire.
It's amazing
Yeah.
how it has burned this many years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still see smoke coming out of the hose if you know where to look. Yeah, that's that methane gas built up in there. Still there. Well, I'll have to see Curtis off to Papa Joe when they're both around. Papa Joe's been a pretty good guy because he works in emergency room. He is considered a registered nurse,
Mhm.
has been for many years. To look at him, he looks young, and the last thing you dream of is he's a freaking nurse
No.
who works in an emergency room. But because of what he does, he's considered legally as a first responder.
Right.
So because of this first responder class,
Mm-hmm.
he's got something on the internet that he can go to. He can get tickets for almost nothing for professional hockey games, professional baseball games,
All that stuff.
for shows in Vegas. He's all the time putting out to DGM, hey, I've got 4 extra tickets for, well, this time in Vegas, he called me and Janice. He said, you all are there for the weekend. I said, yeah. He said, I'm coming in on Wednesday, and I've got 2 extra tickets for David Copperfield.
Oh, heck yeah.
They were like $160-some tickets. And after we saw the show, I said, how much we owe you? He said, you don't owe me nothing here. He said, I gave $8 a piece. I know for a fact that people that was coming to buy was going into the show that night, $167. That was a pretty neat seeing David Copperfield.
Yeah.
You know that he's returned the end of April, just a couple of days, and there's a reason why more than just returned. And I didn't know this till the other day. He might be in some legal trouble for going to that private island where they had the underage girls.
Oh, boy.
That he's involved in that stuff.
Oh.
I didn't know that when we went and saw him.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine said, well, you know why he's returned. He's probably going to leave the country. His name's in on being there. He's trying to downplay it, get away, get out of here. But he's one hell of a magician, man. Even in that room where we're sitting there, he made so many things disappear. Nice, beautiful, big things. When the show opened, they had this light on, they showed this box. You can see all the way through the box, there's a guy
Yeah.
on both sides. So they turned the light off for just a second, turned the light back on. There sits David Copperfield on one of the biggest Harley Davidsons you ever saw in your life, running and running. And then they turned the light off, turned it back on a second. Ain't no motorcycle there, he ain't there, and all of a sudden you realize he's back here in the bleachers, or not bleachers, but where everyone's sitting,
Yeah.
with a light on it back there. Then next thing you know, there's a fucking UFO, a big ass spaceship, so low to everyone inside that room that you can reach up to. I mean, one hell of a show.
Make you think
Man.
Show up and disappear.
Yeah. You know, he did the Statue of Liberty and he did a 747 on television a couple years back. Like them disappeared. I kind of liked him. I hope he don't get in trouble, but if he was mistreating underage girls, that ain't right.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it when I went to see him. I thought that was pretty decent of Papa Joe. He said, I know you all are there and ain't no one there, but the tickets was so cheap. I went ahead and bought 2 extra. I figured I'd get to someone. Hell yeah, I went to. That's a pretty neat night out, really. It costs.
I'd like to see Penn and Teller sometime.
Yeah. Now, out that way is it might be the lights out there. Somewhere out that way is the Aldi distribution center.
Yeah.
That's where all the trucks, north or south, they turn to go that way.
I got you.
Yeah, you got to be tired. That's pretty
Yeah.
ride. It's up all day, pretty much. Sometimes this is actually a short run. Sometimes the short runs are where you got worse than the long runs.
Yeah.
It seems like on the long run, I actually get more rest than on the short runs.
Well, you get 2 guys in the truck,
Yeah.
and I mean, how can I put it? Me and Curtis,
She can sleep bouncing down the road.
yeah. Well,
I don't sleep as good as she does.
Yeah.
I can
It
close
takes
my eyes
it takes the end of my second shift
to get tired.
to really get to where I can sleep.
Yep, absolutely. I'm
But
the same
but
way.
but buddy,
Ain't because I'm scared or nothing. It's just I gotta be
yeah,
wore the hell out to go sleep.
that's it. And sleep like a stone
Yeah.
till Curtis goes run, run.
I can hear him now.
He woke me up in a ditch one time,
Damn.
and what it was, we were 300 yards from a damn
I
Love's.
think we're close to that Picker's Paradise.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We were like 300 yards from the damn fuel line of a Love's,
He lost sense of
and he run his damn clock out, and he made a turn.
shit.
Yeah, he made a turn and didn't realize there was a road between him and these damn, and yeah, it was all screwed up, and yeah, woke me.
Rusty Cruz used to do that.
Yeah,
He'd holler at me, Gary, I don't know what I've done.
yeah,
He got off some exit, there wasn't nothing there.
yeah,
I'd have to figure out how to get back on the highway.
yeah. Curtis, where are we? I don't know, but there's Love's right there.
You gotta get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vickers, I think's right here somewhere.
You got me. Now that I think about it, I probably need to go see if I can find that damn picture of Bobby. Go ahead and get it for him.
Did you tell him this weekend?
No, I did not.
I didn't say anything.
No.
Yeah, that'd be an old one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's still driving.
Police report ahead.
right across the street from Mario's shop, Oakley Transport.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of their tanker trucks. They run loads of fruit juice from here up to New York,
Yeah.
and then they run a load of some kind of food grade stuff to the northwest coast, and then from there back here. They run one hell of a route.
So they make a lap.
A lot of them, not all of them, a lot
Yeah.
of them. They have a lot of trucks there doing so many. They have team drivers, they have single drivers. They have other jobs where you're home every day. You can get into whatever you want with them. They've been around a lot of years. And I met Mr. Oakley that owns it. I talked to him a few times. And there's a girl that works over there in the administration. She used to work for that company I work for. Mines. I bet you I could be in there if I wanted to. I really like messing with the NASCAR stuff. I don't know now with all this.
Yeah.
Even Texas Motor Speedway, I couldn't leave at the last minute. And they say you got to be there Friday. Hell, it takes 2 good driving periods to get there.
Yep. 20 solid hour drive.
At least. And that depends on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Road construction.
Well, now hold on. It's
weather.
20 hours from Mooresville.
Fuck yeah, it's more than that one, Lake Wilson. Well, the reason I'm saying is, usually, I'll pay attention to fires and tornadoes.
Yeah.
But when I can, I went over to the other side of Baton Rouge where Interstate 49, that might be Hammond, Louisiana. 49 shoots north to Shreveport,
Yeah.
and there you get on Interstate 20 to Dallas, Fort Worth. And I know that I could run from Lake Wells to really, really close. I'm going to call it Baton Rouge, but maybe 15, 20 miles this side of Baton Rouge. I can run there legally in 11 hours. But that's hustling. I don't know if I can. It's hustling. But I've
Back
gone that
home.
way a bunch of times. And from Baton Rouge to Hammond is probably an hour and a half. I know I go 49 up to Shreveport, and I might be able to make the speedway in 2 complete running cycles.
Mm-hmm.
But that's without the 10-hour break. So if I left by myself with a recent heart attack, the only way I could do it and not feel like I'm taking my life in danger,
Oh,
I would have to leave probably on the middle of night Tuesday night or Wednesday morning for sure. Wednesday morning. Let's say I took 14 hours to accomplish 11 hours drive. That's okay. If I left at 10 o'clock Wednesday morning, drove till 11 o'clock Wednesday, or 14 hours, till midnight Wednesday night, took a 10-hour break, then it's 10 o'clock Thursday morning, and then the 14 hours to get 11 in. 2 o'clock Friday morning would be the earliest that I could be there legally. So I could leave, I'd still have that 4 or 5 hours plus an hour different in Central Time there.
yeah.
So I could probably leave by myself on Wednesday at noon and actually accomplish being at Speedway legally Friday morning, 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
But I'd hate to hit Dallas Fort Worth
Oh.
at 4:35.
Yeah.
I'd like to be through there by 4:30.
Now, did you happen to or factor in washing the truck?
Yeah. Yeah. Where before this heart attack, oh shit, I could leave Wednesday night late and be there Friday.
Yeah.
But I'd stop at Love's or at Lake Wells. As soon as I left the shop, I'd get me a big old coffee and I'd haul butt. And along about daylight, I might do a 5-hour interview there. Haul butt till I'm tired. And you know what I mean. Make yourself go.
Yeah.
Even I take several little breaks. I feel like sometimes I make better time in the long run by taking a few breaks.
Yeah.
Maybe walking around the truck, check the tire.
Yeah.
Walk around the truck a couple times, just walk around the truck, get some air, stretch them legs. Go in the truck stop, throw water on my face. Get a grip, talking shit to the cashier, whatever. Take not just a 30-minute break in 11 hours, take a couple 30-minute breaks, feel like it, or
Yeah.
4 15-minute breaks, whatever it takes to stay alert. Rather than trying to push myself, instead of constantly. There's times even with snow on the ground, I'll have my window cracked a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh air blowing up.
Yeah.
Or have I'm tired. Sometimes I roll that window down ways. If it's cold air outside and have this arm on top of the window
Yeah.
after in the wind. Just little things. Cold. Cup of coffee, whatever. There's enough to wake me up. Might be time for me to close my eyes. So, but I don't think it'd be very damn smart. But the doctor told me hold myself to 2 regular little cups of coffee in a 24-hour period. I don't think it'd be smart for me to take off last minute to go to Dallas, Texas Motor Speedway. Knowing that I drink. Here's a bicycle. 1 or more. And I don't drink a bunch of different kinds of energy drinks. I will once in a while. If I look at my backpack, I've probably got a 5-hour energy drink in there that I ain't never got rid of since I started there.
Yeah.
I might carry 1 or 2 around for a month and never do. There again, I might do 2 of them in a week. And not think twice about it. But I think I'd just be jeopardizing my health and trying to act like, yeah, I can do it, very old, ain't no problem, I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think it's worth it to me. I don't know if it ever will be honest. His brother-in-law is the manager of this place.
Yeah.
This is the Cadillac dealer. It's supposed to be down at Lake Wells. Apparently they're going to rebuild a new building. They're going to tear that one down. Like a brand new building, showroom, pod. That they're just leasing this place until they get theirs redone. But they got out there before Thanksgiving and I ain't seen nothing done to the place yet. So I don't know if someone ran out of money or maybe someone's got construction contracts that they have to start by a certain time. That time ain't there. I don't know why it's that. Yeah, his brother-in-law, he races lake models. He's actually him and his son. And they always have 2 identical cars. Years ago, that was Donald Duck orange juice. Now it's what, Tropicana? No, Florida Natural.
Wow, check, did you see that? Did you see what that guy did?
What did he?
He was stopped for the light. He pulled over there and fucking. Yeah,
I
okay.
didn't pay any attention to what he
He,
did. Did that?
yeah.
Oh,
Where am I? Come on. There we go.
yeah, I lived in Kentucky. I was young, single. And if I couldn't get, it was the time of year I couldn't get produce out. There's a few times I hauled loads of little pins and Donald Duck orange juice.
Yeah.
Some people don't care for them. Some people, do you like an awful good Cuban sandwich? Some
Cuban?
people don't care for them. Pressed bread, pressed Cuban. This, I've ate them when I lived in Homestead.
Yeah.
I've ate them around Miami and they was good. I've ate them around different places. But the best Cuban sandwich I ever had in my life was right over this bridge on the right at a Beef O'Brady's. And
Beef O'Brady's?
Beef O'Brady's right here.
You
I didn't
mean,
even
wait a
know
minute, the
chain, Beef O'Brady's.
they still exist?
Yeah. Once in a while, I'll tell Janice I'm hungry for one of them Cuban sandwiches.
Yeah.
And we come right here. You can, we can watch NASCAR, college basketball, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a sports bar around
Right.
But I didn't even realize Beef O'Brady's served Cuban sandwiches. I just
Yeah.
ordered chicken wings or something, wouldn't even look at the menu. And we would go there once in a while to, like when college basketball would get down to the playoffs, work their way to the national title. That's raised in Kentucky, raised about basketball.
Yeah.
So we keep up with Kentucky, Louisville. That's what got us to go here and eat. To get basketball games that we couldn't get on regular TV. And yeah, I ain't paying
Where
big
you
money
at?
for TV. So some things
There you go.
to watch. And one time I said, I'll look at the menu. I said, oh, Cuban sandwich, Beef O'Brady's. I tried it. It's the best Cuban sandwich I've ever eaten in my life. So now when we go there, they usually without looking at the menu, that's what I do. Yeah, we're only about a mile and a half from Love's.
I was going to say, the next traffic light's probably it, right?
Yep, yep. So it's like 5:30 in the morning.
Well, it's 5:30 right now, according to the dash, but it's, what is it, 8 minutes fast or something?
Yeah, 8 or 9. Something like that. 5:25, 5:20. By the time you fuel and get to the shop, it might be 6 o'clock.
No, it'll be probably a little bit past that, probably.
Is the side door locked? I don't think so.
No, it's not. But I gotta pee.
When we get to the shop, I'll grab my car and her get the fire suits out of the house.
Alright.
I'll leave our cover in there.
Alright, thank you.
I'll get in a day or two. I probably won't even come to the shop on Monday. It'll be at least Tuesday before I can show my head at the shop. Take it easy. Sunday, man, probably maybe Monday I might go work. We'll see. see how I feel. I might stock a trailer for you, so you don't get here and realize, oh shit, the truck needs the trailer. And you won't need a whole lot, really. I stocked it pretty good, though.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a little bit too much than run out of dreams. Because some of these, we're getting into the summertime, shorter. Some places are hot weather now.
Yeah.
It might not be at Watkins Glen. There's a chance. Oh, John from Watkins Glen, his day before yesterday,
Yeah, he's talking like snow.
he said they're expecting 6 inches of snow this weekend there.
U-turn, then turn left
Or
onto
next
US
week.
27
Yeah.
South.
He
That's
said
fucked
while
up.
we're at Texas, Watkins Glen is forecasting 6 inches of snow. Which usually I think it's the summertime when we go there.
Yeah.
Hell, it ain't summertime yet north.
All right. So what I'm worried about in that case
Yeah.
is the staging area.
Yeah, out there in that dirt field.
Well, it's grass usually.
Yeah. It's a mess. If it's
Can you
raining or
imagine?
anything, it's
Yeah.
muddy.
Imagine if it's got snow or ice on it,
Yeah.
and we're like, I mean, it's like 10 degrees nose down.
Yep.
There ain't nothing flat about that place.
Yeah, I like Watkins Glen. Yeah, when it's wet and you wash your truck, you want to go super slow.
Yeah.
Or you're going to have mud all over. Or get it washed there, but even then, you still got to drive inside the track.
Yeah.
And man, them guys charge a lot of money to wash the truck. It don't bother me to go to a Blue Beach. You take a 30-minute break or longer while you're there.
Yeah.
I just show truck wash off duty.
Yeah. I gotta go use the restroom before I do anything else.
No problem. I think I'll stretch my legs.
Yeah, that too.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Hunt Brothers Road.
Janice. Hey, Janice. We're at Lake Wells Loves. Do you need the bathroom? Okay. We're going to be here a few minutes. Use the bathroom and we're going to fuel the truck. So we're going to be here for a little bit. But when we leave here, if you're asleep, I'll holler at you. You know, get fire suits and all that sort of